This week I saw a video clip from October. Given that it was something in Las Vegas and I don't keep tabs on what happens there, it's not surprising I only saw it now. More surprising is that I saw it at all. But the video was of the Tropicana, an iconic casino on the Strip, which was torn down. Before they imploded it, there was a 6-minute fireworks and drone display that was absolutely spectacular. People flew in to watch it, and then in 22 seconds, the hotel was imploded. And I watched a clip of this, and after I watched the clip, I felt sad. And I thought, why on earth? It's not like I have any connection to the place. I didn't even know about it until a few minutes earlier. So why was I feeling sad? And I thought about it for a while, and I think what I felt was much deeper. Because isn't this what the Yetzer Hara does to us? It makes things look so incredible, so amazing, so enticing. And yes, that cake and coffee at 10 p.m. is enticing. But once you've given in, what are you left with? A pile of rubble. And then it struck me that there are no coincidences. Why did I happen to see this clip this week? Because this week's parasha is Vayigash. And we know the story. Yosef has put the goblet in Binyamin's sack, and Yehuda is pleading with him. Seeing that his brothers have repented for Esau and they will not allow Benjamin to be lost, the Torah narrates that Yosef tells everyone to leave, and then he made himself known to his brothers, and the Torah says, I am Yosef. Is my father still alive? And his brothers could not answer him because they were bewildered before him. Ani Yosef. 2 words that ended the saga of Yosef and his brothers just like that. 2 simple words which contained so much meaning, so much power, and so much significance. 2 simple words, and the brothers realized that everything which they perceived to be one way was really the opposite. Because it says, and the brothers were not able to answer Yosef as they were bewildered before him. And the Midrash tells us, woe to us from the day of judgment, woe to us from the day of rebuke. If the brothers who were chastised by Yosef were not able to answer his rebuke, what will we, who at Me'eve Esrim at 120 have to account to Hashem, be able to answer? But what was the rebuke that Yosef was giving his brothers? I am Yosef? It doesn't sound like much of a rebuke. The commentators tell us that I am Yosef was itself the rebuke. In one short moment, the brothers realized that their prior evaluation of Yosef was completely mistaken. Their same brother Yosef, who they had assumed was a menace to them and the unity of the family, turned out to be the messenger of Hashem. At Me'eve Esrim, when Hashem says, Ani Hashem, and we realize that everything that we thought was so incredible, so amazing, so enticing was nothing more than a fleeting moment, we left with rubble. Now, before you stop listening, here's the good news. We can fight the Yetzer Hara. And it's not an all or nothing. Yes, there will be times, many, many, many times, that it will be too enticing. But what about the times we don't give in? Often we underestimate what we do. We think if we fall or if it's not perfect, what's the point? We try and start again for the bazillionth time or so it seems. What's the point? I'm recording this on Zeis Chanukah, the last day of Chanukah. And Chanukah teaches us something so important. Hashem doesn't ask us to be perfect. Hashem knows we will fail. All Hashem asks is for us to try. All we have to do is to give one tiny cruse of oil, just to have the will to look for it. But how? How can my small little thing that I do be enough, or that I try to do be enough? Chanukah teaches us that it is more than enough. It's that little cruse of oil that keeps on burning and burning and burning until today. And one last thought on the Yetzer Hara. I bought a new diary for 2025. And in it is a place for a goal for the week. And so I wrote a goal for this week, which is to stop or reduce the time I spend on YouTube. I watch YouTube and not mindless things, topics that I want to learn about, but I do it just before I go to sleep, and I think it's affecting my sleep, and it would be far better for me to read a book on the topic that I want to know more about. So I wrote the goal down, and then there's a space for you to write the reward if you achieve the goal. So I was thinking, what should I give myself? And couldn't come up with anything. And then I thought for a bit, and then I wrote down the following. The goal is the reward. That feeling when we fight the Yetzer Hara, that feeling that coming closer to Hashem, that becoming closer to being the best version of ourselves is so much greater than the transient high we get from the Yetzer Hara. It is the reward. Good Shabbos.